Hey everyone, this is Gary from Coop Zentral, and we got Calvin here too.
Hello.
Hey, so today we're gonna talk about Fuse. We're gonna do a little things a little different than previous because just me talking is kind of boring. So I'm bringing Calvin with me, and Calvin's actually playing in the game as well. He's CID 9448.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, so he's always charging in front. And but anyway, so today we're talking about Fuse. This game has been out for a little while now, and we have a chance to play with it. And of course, we're gonna mainly focus on the co-op element of it. And this game is basically it's 4-player co-op, but there's only 2 of us. So
Yeah, the thing about this game is you can pretty much start off with 4 players. Like you don't have to choose any like mode or anything like that. So even if you play single player, there's still 3 other people with you in the game at all times.
yeah, it doesn't matter which game type you choose, because there are 2 game types in there. There's one called campaign, obviously the normal campaign, and there's another one called echelon, which we'll talk about a little bit later. So as you can see right now, the one on your screen, it's our campaign playthrough. I think we played in normal, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so yeah, and the girl that you can see is I'm the one controlling the girl, and her name is Isabel in full, and they call it in the game, they call it Izzy, and I'm basically the healer of the group. So basically I have the ability to heal other players as they're down. So which one did you play?
I played Jacob, the sniper. He's the long range guy pretty much. His ability is pretty much shoot, and then it has a second burst ability.
Yeah, like I also like in echelon, I actually have a chance to play the other 2 characters, and I think Dalton was one of them. He's like kind of like a tank kind of guy. He has a weapon that it's like a big giant shield that way to protect other people. But I still play it like I was playing Izzy, so I always die because I'm always in the front. And pull up the shield and doesn't kill anybody is it's not my game style, but it's according to what it is. So there's one more, and you want to talk about that?
Her name is Naya?
Yeah. Naya or something.
Naya, whatever. Yeah. Her special ability is to go invisible.
Yeah.
So she can run around the place, tackle people, shoot them in the butt, but you know.
Yeah, something like that. And Naya has probably one of the most OP weapon in the game. His Xenotech, as I think they call it in the game, it's like it explodes and it blows up people next to it and it burns them. So it's quite crazy. And the one I have, it's kind of like it solidify people on the ground, as you can see right now. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And the one that he met,
as I said before, mine was the long range, and the burst ability was to like burn people around the shot. Yeah. So each time you hit something, it would just burst into flames.
Yeah. And then there's also other weapons, right? There's on your D-pad, the top weapon is your Xenotech weapon, and then there's also left and right, and they're just your standard weapon like a shotgun.
And one's always a pistol. So.
Yeah, this one's always pistol, and then there's assault rifle. You can choose from. There's certain varieties of the game, so it's pretty cool. The next thing we're gonna really jump into after you collect all these weapons, obviously you're gonna want to learn about the enemies. The one that you're watching on the screen right now, it's actually one of the boss fight. It's one of our boss fight.
Yeah.
But it's only like halfway, so and we get to meet a lot of different kind of enemies too. So
yeah. We're just always normal, like your normal pawns.
Yeah, just
soldiers,
the soldiers, right?
Yeah. Snipers.
Yeah. Like the snipers are pretty insane because like usually when they show up in packs, and they have like these laser pointer pointing at you, and it's usually like you always find yourself getting point at like 3 or 4 over you. It's pretty overwhelming. It's crazy. And now as you can see, like this game also offers a level up ability. It's kind of like across all the characters, they all look relatively the same, but they have some sort of ability that it's attached to that character specifically. So, and right now we're looking at one of the probably more annoying enemies.
Yeah, it's called the Enforcer. Yeah. This guy's pretty much a Gundam in this game.
Yeah, he's crazy. Like he has everything, and it takes everybody to take it down together. You can definitely not solo this guy.
Yeah. And you see me there laying on the ground.
Yeah, and I can't really jump up and save him because he's shooting at me, right? So yeah, so the Enforcer is very, very annoying. It has
Yeah.
so much armor. This fight, as you can see, it takes about like 15 minutes to do. I think maybe because it is like first or second time that we face this guy.
Yeah.
So it's like extra tough or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this guy can shoot missiles. He has this rope ability that ties you down, but yeah, this guy's very annoying.
Yeah. But like taking him down is very rewarding because of that, right? Because you worked on it for like 15 minutes and you finally.
Like, you see on the screen there, you see all the points that he gets by taking this guy down.
Yeah, so it's quite cool. And then there's also like we said, there's every episode or every episode or chapters at the end. There's always a boss there. The boss is like the boss is always unique. So you like the enemies that we talked about, like they always showed up. Like in every episode, there are about the same enemy, right? The enforcers always showed up. There's something called the lead foot and then lead fire. You'll see them later on, or you probably seen them on the video already. That they will come out like occasionally. So yeah, it's okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah, like the main thing of these guys focus on one point and kill them.
Yeah.
But,
well, like even those boss fights, like they're like kind of like robot, right? The weak points are usually at the back, so you always have one guy drawing the fire, or one or two guys drawing the fire, and the other two people trying to flank him in the back and try to take him down. So that's the idea. Yeah, and then well, overall, like what do you think? Like, I mean, how does the game play to you? Like, how does it control?
I mean, this gameplay is pretty simple to catch on. Everything's like straightforward, your normal first-person shooter type game.
Yeah. So I think like to compare this to something like the control is very easy because everybody played Gears of War, and this is kind of like that. With
Very
maybe
close.
like maybe with some minor adjustment, like the cover button is probably different and the grenade button is probably different. But that's about it. Like you still run around like that. The idea is the same. It's still 4-player co-op. It's a pretty good comparison, I think.
Yeah.
So I like these kind of games because the control is very simple. You don't have to learn it from the start. You can just buy it, pick it up, play for a length of time. So
Yeah, and like each chapter is pretty long actually. If you're like me, I want to finish a chapter before you go. Each chapter is about an hour to an hour and a half long. So
yeah, make sure you have time before
Yeah.
you start playing the game, especially when you're tackling each chapter. Like especially people like us that we like to finish the chapter before we kind of leave.
Yeah.
And seriously, it will take us an hour, and here goes an hour invested in the game. So
yeah. And there's me again dying.
yeah, you see that a lot actually. I cut out a lot of the dying part. That's where the co-op element really stands in. Like you really need to help your fellow co-op players.
Yeah, your team pretty much.
Yeah, your team. So and that's the beauty of it. And here again is the final boss fight, and basically you just run around, shoot it down.
Yeah.
Pretty much sums it up. And you can see that there's cinematic right here.
Yeah, and as you saw see before, this says level 15, but I think the level cap for this game is like level 50, so there's still quite a bit for you to play through.
Yeah, so every chapter... Oh, I guess we're done.
Yeah.
So that's it for today. This is Fuse. The next time we're going to play another game, so always check back. Coop Zentral.
Bye!